Hello everyone, and welcome to Arthur's Oddities. I'm Arthur, and this is me giving you a recap of everything that's been going on in my life. Where to begin? Well, I got a new job with a ghost. Huh, so you really are a ghost, huh? Craigslist ad wasn't all BS.
I'm sorry, but before you keep talking, I need you to take this nasal spray. You sound wicked congested.
Oh my god, that is so much better.
That's better? Jesus. Okay, so, you mentioned the Craigslist ad. Well, the llama meat's in the freezer out back, it's $40 a pound, and if you rat me out to the FDA, I swear I will haunt you.
What? No, I'm talking about the ad you put up for the assistant position.
Oh.
And then we went on my first case at the zoo.
Hello? Yeah, we can be there right away.
Who was that?
That was the zoo down the street. They have a case for us.
Us? I just started, though.
Well, consider this unpaid training to your new unpaid internship.
Wait, did you say unpaid? We didn't get a chance to feed the animals, but they definitely ate. Huh, there's a book on it. Ear of pig, tooth of wolf, tears of virgin. Must be a cookbook.
No, you dingus. That's a spell book. Alright, put that in your bag, and we're gonna head back to the office. I'd say this investigation was a success, and no one got hurt.
There's half a dead zookeeper here.
Okay, no one we care about got hurt.
And then my boss Calvin and I ended up investigating his ex-wife's disappearance.
This case involves two supernatural beings. And one is...
My ex-wife.
Yes. We had reports that she went missing during a camping trip around the same time we had Bigfoot sightings.
Wait a minute, your ex-wife is supernatural?
Yeah, she's a real witch.
Hey Dale, that's not nice.
No, like actually a witch. Potions and spells and all that shit.
It turns out she was just shacking up with Bigfoot. Y'all ready for this? Oh god.
Hey! A little privacy? Don't you know how to knock?
Yeah, shut the door.
What was it? What happened?
Well, she's definitely in there.
Is she safe?
Oh, they were being very safe. I saw all the rappers. It turns out we were lied to the whole time. Sam wasn't missing. She was wanted for questioning.
I'm gonna go call the captain. Let her know that we... found her.
That was fast. How did you do that?
He didn't. Boys, go book her.
Hold up. Book who and for what?
I'm sorry, Calvin, but I left some key details out of your briefing. We have a warrant for Sam. She's a suspect in a B&E and a robbery.
It turns out the place she was suspected of breaking into was a candidate for governor. He seemed to like the paranormal people.
Sam is being held on a breaking and entering charge on a candidate for governor. So far, we haven't been able to find anything stolen. And it looks like he just walked in. He's here to give his statement.
Hello there, Captain. I see you are conversing with one of our paranormal consultants here. Nice to meet you. I'm Walter Copenhagen, and I believe you paranormals should be granted the same rights as those still living.
We ended up checking out the crime scene, and we found a dead body. Ugh, it smells horrible.
Ugh, I'm getting flashbacks to the last time I went to Comic-Con.
Did your last trip to Comic-Con involve a dead person on an operating table?
No. Why?
Then this is definitely not like that.
Oh, shit. Look, there's 2 holes right around the jugular.
You're right. That means...
A vampire's involved.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was gonna say. A vampire made these holes. Not that they accidentally stapled something to their neck.
That is way too specific to be something just off the top of your head.
Yeah, I accidentally stapled things to my neck before.
Arthur, do you know what this means?
I shouldn't be allowed near staplers without supervision?
This means there's reasonable doubt. The investigation needs to be kept open, and Sam is eligible for bail.
After they let Sam go, things got a little steamy.
I think that you're pretty cute. And now that I'm not involved with Bigfoot...
I shouldn't. Last time I lost my hotel deposit and was banned from every Motel 6 in America.
If you're not interested, that's completely fine.
You know what? Screw it.
What was that sound?
Sorry, that's the air mattress. It might be deflating.
You sleep on an air mattress?
Look, this job only gives college credit, and I can't buy a real mattress with college credit. Believe me, I've tried. We found out who the corpse was, and we went to go interview their spouse.
I'm not understanding. Are you sure it was her?
Dental records and fingerprints confirmed it.
Then who the hell am I holding in these?
No clue. Pretty odd choice to put what you thought were your wife's ashes into maracas.
It was her final wish. She thought it'd be funnier than being put in an urn.
Wow, she's beautiful.
Thank you. She was definitely a looker.
He wasn't looking at the picture of your wife. He's talking about the stapler on your desk.
Gosh, what is that? 500 staple capacity? Which is when we realized that the funeral home they went to was selling bodies to vampires.
We're gonna need the name of that funeral home you used. We're gonna look into the situation with your wife.
Sure. It was called Brad and Chad's.
Why does that sound so familiar? Wait, Arthur, do you know what's next door to Copenhagen's office? Something that could provide corpses to that secret room?
The Arby's?
Why would Arby's have corpses?
I don't know how they make their roast beef.
No, Brad and Chad's funeral home is right next door.
So I got to go undercover. So, do I just hop on the gurney?
Yup, then I'll ring the doorbell and run. I told them that I couldn't bear to be there when they brought you in.
Aw, that's kinda sweet.
Acting, Arthur. You're not really dead.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Chad. The product is here.
All right, I'll bring it in.
I'll call the buyer. You get the urn ready. Just empty the vacuum cleaner in there. They won't notice the difference. Yeah, we have another one. Uh-huh. It'll be next door, just like your last delivery.
Holy shit. This is the crime scene. Calvin was right. And that the crime scene was owned by the other candidate for governor. He wasn't a big fan of paranormal people.
What the hell happened to this place?
We could ask you the same question.
Clearly, I don't know. Hence why I asked in the first place.
You do have a point there.
Hey, I know you. You're Isaac Mendelson. That asshole running for governor who hates paranormal people.
You're damn right.
What are you doing here anyways? Isn't this your opponent's office?
It was mine. I sublet it to Walter when I moved my office uptown.
And then the unexpected happened. Bigfoot was murdered.
Samantha Westover, Isaac Mendelson, Walter Copenhagen. You've all been detained for questioning. There's been a homicide. Bigfoot was murdered last night, and someone in this room is the killer.
Gosh, I hope it's not me.
Arthur, what are you doing over there with the suspects? Get over here.
I can't.
Why did you handcuff yourself to the table?
Because I'm a loose cannon, Calvin. I don't know what I'm capable of if I'm backed into a corner. Isaac Mendelson ended up getting arrested for it. But something just didn't seem right.
They're letting Sam and Walter go.
So we just need proof that the vampire is working with Mendelson to put the final nail in the coffin.
I'm so proud of you.
Well, that's a first. Why?
The wordplay. Was that coffin bit not intentional?
I can assure you that it wasn't.
This whole situation seems too convenient.
How so?
The only two candidates in the race for governor get picked up on election day? Whoever is behind all of this has some sort of political motive.
We ended up questioning a vampire, and we found out that Walter Copenhagen was behind it all, and that I may or may not have killed the vampire.
Count Bacula. Where were you last night?
Well, I was at your ex-wife's storage unit.
Excuse me?
I had to ensure that you two found out what happened with the wand that was used to kill Bigfoot.
Why are you telling us all of this?
Because you two are not going to make it out of here alive.
You know what? Maybe it's what you deserve.
Really, Calvin? You would let me die just because I got involved with your ex-wife?
Whoa. I have no blood circulation, and even I think that was cold.
Stay out of this. Why don't you go count something?
Oh yeah, because the Count from Sesame Street is a vampire. You know, it's messed up that you compare us just because we are both vampires.
Messed up? You called me a vape cloud with a face a few minutes ago.
Fair enough. You have made your point.
Yeah, I've made my point. And I've also made up my mind on how to take you down. Arthur, the curtains.
Ugh, I know. They're hideous.
No! Open them! The sun is out!
Ah! First degree burns. Second degree burns. Third degree burns. Ow, ow, ow.
Alright, grab his phone. Oh my god. There's messages on here? Between Count Bacula and Walter Copenhagen.
That would explain the portrait of Walter above the fireplace. This must be his house.
Either that, or this vampire has some serious issues with boundaries. We have to go. Quickly.
We managed to get to the inauguration ceremony just in time to expose Walter.
What in the hell is going on here?
We're exposing you in front of all of these people.
Isn't that illegal?
Exposing his lies, Arthur.
Oh, right.
This man is not who or what he says he is. Walter Copenhagen is responsible for the murder of Bigfoot and was possibly behind the incident at Brad and Chad's radical funeral home.
This is preposterous. You don't have any proof. Excuse me 1 minute. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just providing that proof that you requested. This is the phone of Count Bacula. It has record of extensive communication between you two. By the way, maybe next time you give a hench person a burner phone, make sure they don't save your contact info as Walter Copenhagen, comma, my boss, comma, also a Dybbuk.
And then, I did the unimaginable. I saved Calvin's afterlife.
I may not like Mendelssohn, but he did not deserve to be framed.
It was a means to an end, just like involving you and your partner in all of this mess. I knew that the police would bring in a paranormal investigator, so I made certain it would be you that was chosen to assist.
Why me?
You are the worst reviewed PI on Yelp.
Calvin, I got here as fast as I could.
Did you bring it?
Bring what?
The captain and I have been building a device to trap demons and spirits. We call it the Boo Flex.
You may be taking me down, but I am taking you down with me.
Calvin! No!
Arthur, you took a bullet for me.
I wanted to prove to you that I'm still worthy of your friendship.
Yeah, no, I was gonna stay friends with you. But the bullet would have just gone through me. You didn't have to block it.
That's a good point.
Firing the Boo Flex.
What else happened? Oh, Isaac Mendelssohn ended up becoming governor and outlawing all paranormal activity in terms of police work. We should probably turn on the TV.
If you are just joining us, we are coming to you live from an impromptu news conference held by now Governor Isaac Mendelssohn.
While I do owe my freedom and victory in this gubernatorial race to the work of a paranormal investigator, that does not change my sentiments towards the paranormal community. By executive order, I am hereby revoking all paranormal investigator licenses. No paranormal beings will be working in law enforcement. No witches, no werewolves, no ghosts.
Oh my.
I'm not gonna be getting paid anymore, am I? I think that pretty much brings things up to speed.
Arthur, are you almost done jerking off in there?
I'm not jerking off in here. I told you, I'm doing the pod.
Yeah, pod. An acronym for pulling on dick?
No, Calvin, it's short for podcast. You saw me bring the microphone in here. What did you think I was doing?
I don't know, I thought you were recording some content for your Monly fans. Listen, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Inspector, Season 2, starting October 31st. Inspector, Season 2, starting October 31st.